Good evening, and welcome to Film Lens Network. I'm your host, Mrs. Stackelbach, here to bring you the latest updates from the world of cinema. Tonight, we take a closer look at Suriya's epic fantasy film Kanguva, which, despite a lukewarm box office run, has now made its way into the Oscars eligibility list. Let's find out what this means and if the film stands a chance at the Academy Awards. Suriya's much-anticipated film Kanguva, co-starring Bobby Deol and Disha Patani, hit theaters last November but fell short of audience expectations and underperformed commercially. Now, the film has created a buzz for a different reason. It's among 7 Indian films that have entered the eligibility criteria for the Best Picture category at the 97th Academy Awards. Joining Kanguva on this prestigious list are other notable Indian titles such as Aadujeevitham, The Goat Life, Girls Will Be Girls, Santosh, All We Imagine as Light, Putul, and Swatantriya Veer Savarkar. But what does it mean to be Oscar eligible, and does it guarantee a nomination? Understanding the eligibility criteria. According to the Academy's guidelines, to be eligible for consideration, feature films must meet specific requirements. They must have been screened in a commercial theater for at least 7 consecutive days in one of 6 major U.S. metropolitan areas: Los Angeles, New York City, the Bay Area, Chicago, Dallas-Fort Worth, or Atlanta between January 1st and December 31st, 2024. Additionally, films must have a runtime exceeding 40 minutes. However, eligibility alone doesn't secure a nomination. To advance, films must be evaluated and voted on by members of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences within their respective branches, such as actors, directors, or editors. For the Best Picture category, the Academy uses a preferential ballot system, ranking nominees from 1 to 10 to determine the final list. The Oscars timeline voting for this year's nominations begins on January 8th and concludes on January 12th. The official nominations for the 97th Academy Awards will be unveiled on January 17th, with the awards ceremony slated for March 2, 2025, at the iconic Dolby Theatre. While Kanguva's inclusion in the eligibility list is an exciting milestone, its chances of making the final cut will depend on how it resonates with Academy members. Whether Kanguva goes on to secure a nomination or not, its eligibility marks a proud moment for Indian cinema on the global stage. Stay tuned to Film Lens Network for all your Oscar updates. This is Mrs. Stackelbach, signing off.